We lose you, but then I throw this down, because that just means that we can throw down Static Shock and kill Twisted Fate next turn. It also means that Ezreal gets another buff. Yes! Soon! Hello everyone, Gomez here for the LAN Up channel with another deck for you today. This one, the Mystic Fish deck, which actually is one of these deck ideas that I think with a little bit more refinement actually could be somewhat like okay to play. So this deck is an Ezreal Nami list, which I do actually think it's got like a really good chance of being able to be played because of its it's got so much removal tools to be able to help you deal with board states, all different types of board states potentially. I said a properly full-on aggro list you're gonna struggle against. I think it's like gonna be like the main one that you will struggle against, but it depends on how you draw. Even if you go into aggro with this, potentially a good line them up and make it rain, or like a good light them up with parlay or mystic shot, and also officer going in there to be able to do these flash bombs might be able to help you up against a really good aggro list. But obviously it depends on draw. Most other things is going to be like a relatively okay because it's got things that can help you remove while leveling Ezreal up, and then also like if you're playing this deck right and it's like storing mana at the right possible times, you can very easily level Nami up in this list. I did actually consider running Flash of Brilliance in this list, so Flash of Brilliance would have been just like a great card to be able to play because it would have been one of those ones whereby it would have helped Nami, but also in a leveled up Ezreal state this would have been a great card to play for one shot to the core, as well as whatever it gave us like a 6+ or whatnot. But I ended up dropping it because there was other things that I wanted to play in this deck, but that definitely could be put in here very easily. A couple of Flashes of Brilliances. The other card that was so close to making it into the list and ended up not was actually the, like, I think of it, Funsmith. Funsmith was really, like, it literally destroyed me not to put a couple of copies of this in the deck because, like, Funsmith would do really well in this deck archetype. But the problem with it is that it's because of its stat line, I didn't really want it in the deck because Nami started to buff this up a little bit too much. Like, the whole purpose of the deck is that we are targeting things down using the spells, so we're destroying the opponent's board while also buffing up these elusives of our own. So obviously, like, we've got Sting Officer, Ezreal, so you can really buff Ezreal in this list. So it's basically along the lines of a Nami, which is a Nami Zoe list, only with the Nami Zoe list, it's all basically about the Sparkle Flight and getting which are all the stats on top of that. This one is kind of, it doesn't matter as long as it's going towards the elusives and it's got enough target that it should be able to take down the Zoe Fibgy list, because it's got a lot of things that can easily target down and smash down Nami, as well as it's got enough things that are going to be smashing down Zoe or Sparkle Flies like quite quickly, potentially, if like you've got what you need. With Richard, one Riptide Rex in here just for a full-on ball clear finisher. Like, I tried to shut everything down, as well as many targets going in for Ezreal, because obviously what you need to remember is that if this hits right, this counts as 3 targets to Ezreal, so that's already half of his level up. And if we are running this, we're running 1 copy of this, which is like also 2 targets for Ezreal, 4 targets for Ezreal, and another this one doesn't help Ezreal, but the other 2 do because they randomly target. It's very important that these say randomly target, so these actually both work for Ezreal. This one doesn't work to level up Ezreal, but actually he would have potentially just been leveled up by both of these playing, and that's just 4 damage happening everywhere, with Ezreal doing another point of damage if he's leveled up and on the board. So that's the reason why there's so many different targety stuff that just works for Ezreal. Obviously I would have loved to have had a Funsmith in here, but I just wanted to go more down this elusive style, and then just a one of or a Riptide Rex to be able to help you out if it's needed, with a bunch of spells to target and remove things from the opponent. So please let me know what you think down in the comment section down below, as well as if you make any changes to this deck. I would love to hear your changes, how it went for you, and like how the games play, which the games went. So obviously shameless plug time, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. All the games you're going to be seeing were on Twitch, so you want to catch me live like Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays over there. Links are all in the description down below, as well as the link to the Discord and the link to the tournament that me and Jankie from Voice of the Old Ones, Legends of Runeterra podcast, are going to be running on the 2nd and 3rd of October, whereby it's a £150 prize. But if you're on the EU shard, why not consider getting involved, because we've got some really funny rules and it should be hopefully a really good time instead of the prize and that's up for grabs. So why not consider these things? And if you enjoy yourself at any point during this video, why not consider hitting that subscribe button, helping my channel out and helping us out build up as a community around this channel. I would love to have that happen. But anyway, hope you enjoy yourself, and let's get in and see how this deck did in a couple of matches. Yeah, I gotta hop off for now, which is sadly. Love the energy of the stream. I'll be back next time for sure. But Skilled Roy, thank you. Obviously, Skilled Roy is an amazing Legends of Runeterra like content creator, streamer, everything. So make sure that you go check Skilled Roy out as well. Like they make YouTube videos and all that jazz. So let's go check them out because they're amazing as well. I am but a mere fool in comparison. Holy smokes, legendary prophet! What do you call it? Skilled Roy, indeed. I know, right? I'm so surprised it actually, was in chat. Thank you. Okay, so that's a good start. So next turn, I could consider Nami. I mean, I've got like all the burble fish I would ever want in my life, apparently. They throw down trash, man. We throw down mate. Oh my god. So their sea monsters are already unbelievably cheap.
My people are counting on me.
Okay. Not exactly the best for her. Do I want to block this up? I'll block this up. Before terrible, terrible times happen to me, I'll block this. I will accept. Okay. I'm now going to have to really start saving mana. Like, that is crucial. Start saving the mana. Start getting her to the point where she's going to level. I've got Tidal Wave. Like, potentially there is the chance of running, what's his face in this deck? Like, I did actually consider running, I can't think the name of it. The flash thingamajiggy. Flash. Yeah, we're free to throw that down. Yeah, no, I did actually consider Flash of Brilliance. That's the card. Flash of Brilliance in this deck because that would really help like Nami out, and also like potentially could be a target, a thing for Ezreal later on down the line. I'll leave this. It's not the full it's not the full health I was hoping to give her, but at least we've survived one Devourer of the Depths. Ooh. I might not survive you, though. Ah, yes! A skilled player always hits what they want. A skilled player always hits the target. Of course there would be. I mean, I've got to go for the gamble. Yes! Right, is that? Yes, okay. How, like... I have no idea how Nami is surviving all of this, but Nami is surviving through all of this somehow. I don't deserve to live right now, but it's okay. I kind of want to save the mana. As much of me doesn't. I want to save the mana. If only these had a tune. Like, once you, like, if only this Burblefish had a tune, it'd be far more, like, better card. Okay. Am I willing to take this damage here and there, or do I want to? Because how close are they to being deep? Still quite years away, aren't they? You're my main Nautilus blocker at this moment, though, in time, though. That's the only thing I'm thinking. I'll leave it. Might end up regretting this. My opponent has tried several times to kill Nami, and we've weirdly always had the answer. So, it's the fact she's one away.
Can you improve perfection?
She is but one away. At least this means that, like, my Burblefish can start to kick off. We lose my boy. My Burblefish becomes 0 cost. It's such a shame that she is but one away. The Burblefish can come out and I can actually buff them slightly. Of course. Jettison is definitely not one of the cards I would love to have, but apparently it is. Ye be warned. Double Jettison, because that's what it's all about. I could Ye be warned, I could Ye be warned the spider, but I don't really want to Ye be warned the spider. I could UB wound you. Yeah, so I could UB wound the spider, but then that's just going to be giving him another toss card.
My people can't wait much longer.
I'm probably going to... You know, like, you do a move that you're going to regret. That is this move. Mostly because I know that I'm not going to be able to kill this unit.
Wash away.
Like, if I would have gone for the spider, I at least could have, like, if I'd gone for the spider, I at least could have made sure that I was, like, getting draw. Do I want to throw down Make? No, I'll leave it. I was going to say, don't want to throw down Make. I'll leave it.
Sign the moonstone.
Okay.
I will save my people.
But I probably should have killed the spider when I had the chance, because that would have been just an extra draw going on for me. I know that I've got draw in hand here to a nice degree, but still.
I will tend this garden.
Okay. Is it going to be terrible that I'm going to go jettison? Some good cards! I just lost some good cards! Mystic! Okay. Just lost some good cards, but I've got a bunch of elusives. I can now start. The buffing can start. Van Buffingtons begins! Okay. I wait! Of course you do. Okay. Give this a little hit over here. Okay. Go down to 7. Am I willing to do that? You know for a fact that we don't know what this is going to hit. And you know there is a very slight chance that this just hits this. Okay. Of course the Make It Rain hits this! Okay. On the plus side, get a number of buffs coming in. The elusives start to go. It's not looking bad. Now, I'm down to 7, and I probably should have left myself in a better place so that the atrocity was not going to be a problem. But here we have Ezreal. I could go for the Ezreal play. I mean, Ezreal... I could go for the Ezreal play. Solid. There is the chance of ruination. Like, there is the chance of ruination. I realise this. I know this. I know how many issues, problems and such. They could have vengeance, ruination, another Devourer of the Depths to be able to get rid of my Ezreal. Or like get rid of Nami. I know how many things and problems and such might come my way. Luckily enough, I don't miss. Obviously. Oh, I legitimately thought that was going to be a bone skewer. There's the bone skewer. Shadow mode to my opponent, still playing deep. But as you can see here, my line of Ezreal elusive. Plus as well, we had like one buff that we could have done. But shadow mode to my opponent. How we kept Nami alive, I have no idea. Speaking of damage, my opponent is about to like wail on me to an unbelievable degree. It is pure Noxian joy. I can only expect that there's gonna be like the discard stuff in here. I'm surprised there's no Scion, but my guess was gonna be that there's gonna be like full on discard this, discard that. Okay, so if only I had one more point of mana, that would be devastating for me, but it's sad that I don't. I'm gonna pass. Oh, this is so much damage! I'll take it. So much damage. Owie! Okay. Make it rain twice. Hope that I hit the same thing. Okay, so I remove one. I almost kind of have to consider Ballistic Foot here as well. Because I have taken a bum load of damage. So yeah, I've kind of got to consider throwing this down too. I don't really want to throw this down, I'd rather be saving the mana. But guys, it's a very aggressive start that I have been able to do nothing about. Okay. I do have this, which would do 2 damage.
Nothing but Noxian mind.
I'm not. I believe that death is here. Death is all around me. Okay, because I can Aftershock kill Draven, take that, but I've got like a damage coming in off of this. I could throw Nami down, which like just means that I get another block. That is literally all this is giving me here. Potentially the smarter move would have been just to go for the okay, because that is all that's doing is still leaving me on 3 further, or Decimate starts to come into thing. I could throw down this and hope that it hits. Like the thing is, like, go, so say that I defend over here, I need to hope that this hits the one that I'm not blocking. I can't guarantee that.
My people can't wait much longer.
Okay. They could have also axed, like spin axed and got 1 extra point of damage and got me down to 2. Okay. This is, how you say, not looking good. This has been a very aggressive move on their part. Very aggressive. Okay. Potentially, they just immediately decimate my core. I've got Aftershock. Aftershock that I could use to kill Draven immediately. Or throw this damage in here. Okay. I need to hope that I top deck more damage. That's what I need to hope happens, is that I top deck into more damage spells that are going to target this, and that they just don't go for a big ball development this turn. Because if they just get big ball development, it's already done. I could have, I guess, gone for this, but like gone into this and give myself a little bit of healing. Okay, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Death has come. Okay.
I won't let my home be swallowed by
Death has come. Death has come. Okay. So. Yep. Even doing this, even doing my best ways of defending self and whatnot, like, you know, I am definitely dead. This full of, I mean, this even hits the one that I'm going for anyway. I was trying to block a little bit better there, but we could have healed ourselves for an extra 2, maybe 4, but it was not looking good. Okay, I'm already scared about what my opponent can throw at me. Do I want to keep Nami? I probably should not have bothered to keep all. What I should be trying to do is just try and find that elusive guy who keeps putting what's his flash bombs into my opponent's deck. That's probably who I should be massively kept putting all my eggs in that basket. But okay, you tell myself make it rain's gonna really help Ezreal out if we wait for them to build up a little bit more of a board. They've got all the bots that they can desire with Heimer. Okay, we pass. I think to myself, like, do I want to throw down Ezreal here? Potentially get excited. Comes down, or like, you know, there are a number of moves that they could use that could kill Ezreal. A number of moves. Could go for the Tidal Wave, start this off, but wait until they throw down somebody else. Actually, I'm gonna wait. These are the moves which they're now thinking to themselves, I've passed for a reason because I want to play, so yeah. That is the smarter move that they're doing, because obviously they know that my mana resource is the most important one to me. Okay, right, so we're gonna lose Burblefish. Oh no, sorry, the Riptide Rex, of course. Okay. Throw down this. It means as well that so Nami can level herself next turn. So I'm gonna take 3 damage. Nami can level herself next turn. As long as I use a spell first, Nami levels herself next turn. With the attune. I've got 2 of them in hand, is the other thing that I've got to remember to myself is a thing. I'm not really giving her anyone to buff properly, is where the issue comes in. Okay. I've got a second one in hand. I've got a little bit of heals that could potentially come off of cards like this. It's all about trying to get Ezreal down, but getting Ezreal down at the right time. So Mystic Shot at the moment. Actually, correction. Actually, no, this doesn't kill this. Aloof Traveler, who we're going to be getting rid of this time. Okay, Burblefish. That's fine. That is fine. Okay. Probably going to end up regretting some of the moves that I'm making here today. Because I could have considered the Make It Rain. Of course. Of course. It's lucky enough that I've still got another Nami in hand. That's the only plus side that I have here. But I will leave this. I'll leave this and save the mana. It depends on whether or not my opponent goes for like an open or whatever the hell they go for. So I'm thinking to myself, I've got Mystic Shot, which means that I can definitely get rid of one of them. I know that I could go for this, but it's a gamble on who it hits, so I'd rather go for what I know is hitting somebody. Throw down you.
But I will see it through.
Ezreal's not leveled yet. So they could have another thermal. Right, so they've used 1 thermal beam and, like, you know, they've used. So if they've got another Aloof Traveler, they're just going to be getting rid of Zap at the moment. So yep, Mystic Shot. Mystic Shot. They really don't want to keep her alive, which does make sense because she's the biggest problem. This is my last Nami. Going all in on my last Nami. Which obviously can be very easily removed by my opponent.
Don't blink or you'll miss me.
So they've got Minimorph, which they probably do have, let's face it. Oh no, Pokestick, okay. Get excited, potentially. Of course it doesn't hit where I want it to hit. Which is obviously, I wanted this to hit here so that I was helping Ezreal out. Because then he would only be 1 away.
Let the tide carry you. Like a fish in water.
Okay. So I can throw this down to either heal my Nexus or to heal Nami. It depends on whether or not they threw like a Get Excited on top of her or something. So 3 damage. 3 damage. Make her the sense. So she's still gonna be alive at this moment in time. I'm not gonna be able to target. And not, like, if only they had like another thing on the board, could have done this. I mean, admittedly, that wouldn't have got him past it because it would have been 6 damage. But still, it would have been nicer.
My people can't wait much longer.
Okay.
Ride the surging tides.
Because she is the last one that I've got alive. I must try to protect. Okay. So yes, I must try to protect her because she is the last one alive. So we can hope. There's Heimer.
A never-ending cycle.
I really need to try to. I really need to hope that I find Ezreal now. Like Ezreal is like the main man who I need. Okay. I want to kill Heimer. I want to kill Heimer because I believe that there could be a like mini morph in hand and mini morph to be able to make the six Hoodafoo's elusive. Which admittedly, okay. They still find ways around me killing him, sadly. Okay. It's that I believe that they're gonna have a mini morph in hand, so they're gonna get like the 6-1 elusive. So I was trying my best to get around that.
You can't do this.
I'll leave it. Mind not regretting letting your health go down this low, but mini morph is most likely gonna hit Zap here. Like I feel that mini morph is gonna hit Zap.
Zon taught me to never let my guard down.
It's either gonna hit Nami or it's gonna hit Zap. Zap's got the bigger hit on them, and then it means they get an elusive to be able to cover themselves.
Good to be the king.
Okay. So yeah, mini morph hits. I assumed it would. I assumed it would. Okay. I really need to remove Heimer. Heimer is actually an issue. Okay, at least we killed the floor be gone. Flash bomb. Come on. Top deck flash. Curse you, flash.
The mirror sees beauty and makes it
The
more.
mirror mage is not the one who I need to see right now. Okay.
Part of the job.
Stress defense could still hit. They could have another stress defense. Gotta go for it in case they don't. Ah, stress defense! I had to go for it. I had to go for it just in case it wasn't there. But obviously now, every single one they're throwing down is going to be quite devastating. Need to hope that the spells, I need them in my favor. Okay, I need the spells in my favor. Let me just see. Believe in the heart of the cards, people. Believe in the heart of the cards. Top deck, the one and only copy of Progress Day we have in the deck. Of course not. Okay. Mini morph could still be in the hand. They could have a number of different removal. Okay, right there. They search for mini morph. Ah! Aha! Okay. Yes, no, they now search for mini morph. Okay. I mean, wait. Oh crap! Potential thermal beam. Now it's thermal beam is the only removal that gets 2 mystic shots. We might be okay. Actually, have we done it? Because they can't share the mind of my opponent. Okay, so against Teemo Caitlyn, I feel like I want to keep these, like, especially against like a Teemo, especially if like Teemo comes out turn 1. I want to be keeping my options open. So Teemo turn 1, they are not running, so they could have the shake, the Huckleberry Shake or whatever the hell it's called. Okay. Gonna make it rain. Still means I'm gonna be taking puff caps in here, but not as many puff caps as I would be taking. So we go like this: 2 targets for Ezreal. So double the Ezreal target. I take some damage. Okay. Consider ballistic bot. I feel like I consider ballistic. I could just leave it and save some mana, but I'm going to take Ballistic. You know what? Flash of Brilliance would not be the worst plan for this deck, right? Because Flash of Brilliance is just a really good... What? Oh, come on! Come on! I just wanted to see more! I wanted more! Because I had, like, if they threw down more Teemos, I had so much target for like, this deck is like, somewhat reasonably okay against Teemo, because you can always make sure there's so many different things that can kill him. This is probably one of the most powerful decks out at this moment in time. So I am squeaky bum time scared of the situation. Oh, I still want to keep that strafing. Considering whether or not I want to keep this, because they run the tough units with impact. That's the words. The tough units with impact. So that's the reason why, like, my mind's thinking, do I want to keep this? Because they're like, if only I had the ability to be able to use this immediately. Or if I top deck parlay, so I wouldn't have had to have taken, because I've got damage coming in a multitude of different ways to me. Oh wait. At least this time I've got to, which like I've got to make it rain. They immediately go for the open. I've got to make it rain. I'm going to be taking 1 damage next turn anyway from this.
Little booms are just as good as big ones.
Okay. I've got big boy problems. Big boy problems later on down. Lion Bounce later on's problem. Oh, don't want to throw down. I'll throw down a ballistic bot. Okay. So I'm starting to take the damage. Like, we're getting to the point now where Gangplank is like laughing in terms of like how much damage he's about to have very soon.
Keep up, keep up.
Okay. Probably should have gone with a better move this turn.
Oh, I've never met anyone like you.
Okay. Many problems, but at least we smash them away. We get 2 targets for Ezreal. Like, Ezreal is kind of okay with all this. He says. Okay, that's fine. Not ideal, but mostly because it still hits my... Actually, no, they already hit my core once this turn anyway, right? Yeah. So at least that didn't help Gangplank. I'm kind of happy about that. Ezreal is said nearly there. It's now just getting Nami. It's now just getting Nami there. That's the thing. Okay, so they're going to be throwing down this into my core regardless of the fact. Yeah. Feel like we throw this out. Throw Zap Spray Fin in. That's fine. I legitimately thought that they were gonna throw down like this and then like into Zap. That's what I was thinking was gonna happen. They don't have the ability for Thermal Beam.
My quest is dangerous, but I will see it through.
Okay. If they go for like Palm's like, I kind of want the spell. Actually, that well, you know what? If they don't want to go for it, I'm fine with it. Because I kind of want the spell that is created by the ignition. So I didn't want to kill you, but I also didn't want to kill the Zap Spray Fin. If they don't want to go forward with you, I'm absolutely fine with that. Okay. Throw down my boy.
I thought you'd never ask.
Throw down my boy Ez. Okay.
Never lost a fair game.
Or play warm. Okay. If only I could throw you down and simultaneously, because you're gonna die. You're gonna die. If only I could throw you down and Stag Shock, that would be like the dream. Sadly, I can't do that. I can still throw you down into this. Okay, so throw this down into this. Is one of these actually a Nami or? Yeah, okay, no, that's the same. Okay. It's a bit of a shame that I didn't get the target though. I wanted to target one of these so that I could have actually, like, helped Ezreal on his way. Okay. Throw down this. This means I'm gonna be saving, like, so it's gonna be saving the ballistic bot's life. Okay, I was wondering which one it's gonna save. I was hoping it was gonna save Zap's Brayfin, but I'll take the ballistic bot. It means that I get more things in the future, so I'm okay with that. Throw down one of these two. Potentially actually to knock them down, because I can hit, like, I can level Ezreal with knock them down. I was thinking the ignition, but I can actually, that's not, you know, that's not the worst. I'll accept. So, my opponent really trying to work out the hell they want to do with this. I'm looking at this thinking, knock them down. So, boom, this goes in, lots of damage. I wish I could use this heal. Can't use the heal. Damage goes in, we lose you, but then I throw this down, because that just means that we can throw down Static Shock and kill Twisted Fate next turn. It also means that Ezreal gets another buff. Yes! Soon!
I'm in.
I could throw you forward, but I'm going to get an ignition off of this. I'd rather keep the ignition. Not ideal, but okay. Ezreal still goes in for a lot of damage. We've potentially got, like, the immediate level up on Ezreal next turn if we just throw down Static. And that is the immediate level up on Ezreal. Or... okay. I feel like they're gonna... I feel like the plan here is to kill Nami. I feel that's the plan. Like, they've got a pokey stick in hand. That's what I feel is about to happen here. So... I really want to keep myself within the mana range of, like, both of these. At this moment in time, I can, yeah, like, I feel I'll leave it. I'm going to end up, because obviously they can go forward and they can give themselves a poison dart that's going to kill her. I get that. Do I want to block with Ez? Okay, or... throw this down now. They throw down Pokey Stick. Yeah, I feel like they could have double Pokey Stick in hand. That's the thing to remember here, right? Woo! That is a significant amount of damage. Okay. So I have to do this. I probably should. I was actually considering throwing Ezreal in front of this. I probably definitely should have considered throwing Ezreal in front of this. Okay. So ow. It's a lot. So they can throw that damage directly into my core. That's probably gonna be their... I was actually going to say that their best bet was probably to throw it directly into my core. They could also have Minimorph, right? They could have Minimorph. Probably going to end up regretting, but we see. They're trying to fight. Like, shit, where's the Minimorph? Where's the legend? How are you doing? Like, where's the Minimorph? Where's the Minimorph? Shout out to my opponent. We beat probably one of the best decks in the game. With this stupid cacophony. Obviously, we didn't get to see Gangplank, but we did actually have a few answers if we did see Gangplank, because we did have a lot of damage spells and whatnot. Flash of brilliance that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay. Is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me. Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.